With the wall crawling, what if they stood up and they did the gritty as they like walked along the wall?
Now that would be amazing. That would be unreal.
I'm just saying, good ideas. Creative director over here.
You know, something I would like to do... Let's go to this photo real quick. Something I would like to do that I'm interested in. You would want me to have a drink?
My feeds are blowing up about the commotion out in Jersey. A fire at the old zoo? A secret hunter base? And Spider-Man trying on his friend's black suit? Things are getting weird out there, folks. I mean, I know there's a lot of excitement about SM's black is the new black look, and I mean, it is fire and all, but isn't it just a tad moody for our friendly neighborhood so-and-so? No takers? Just me? Okay, well, you know, you come to me for the real, so I'm just trying to deliver. Stay safe out there, y'all.
First of all, how do they know that he took the black suit from his friend? Have they seen him out and about in the city?
Secondly,
or did they watch that happen?
Secondly, what's the deal with being against black?
Third of all, Miles wears black all the damn time. You got something against black?
Miles,
Danica?
Miles is black, too. Oh, that's it. Right, I swipe up.
You know, Danica doesn't seem black enough to me.
Because she's not.
She has internalized racism.
You're not black, so you have it.
If I was rich, I'd take advantage of that backdrop, too.
Robbie doesn't add much to this narrative, does he?
No, he doesn't.
He's just like, man, I love New York. Do you love New York?
He's just kind of there.
New York's the best.
I thought Danica was black, by the way. What, is she more like Latina?
I don't. I thought so because she was taking her citizenship test. And only people from Mexico become citizens in the United States. Right? Right? Is that true?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
I was
makes sense.
just at the Republican National Convention with Scott Cawthon. And I just thought that was the case. This guy just tried to do, what is he, Asian on black violence?
Oh, no.
That's not okay.
That's not cool. That's xenophobia.
Huh. That didn't take half as long as I thought.
Let's see how many phobes and ism words I can say throughout this entire Let's Play part.
Wait, let's see how many we can come up with that we know are real. Homophobia.
Okay, let's...
Count, just count.
Homophobia, xenophobia, racism...
No, it has to be phobia.
Oh, it has to be phobia, not ism?
No, we'll count ism. We'll count ism.
We'll count
So you're at
ism.
3. Sexism.
Sexism, transphobia.
Mexicanobia.
Mexicanobia.
I made that up.
I'm sure that there is a specific word for it, we just don't know it. Right?
Yeah, sure.
What are you laughing about, sir?
The words I'm thinking of, but let's move on.
What's the word for Jewish phobia?
Anti-Semitism.
Okay, anti-Semitism.
I had to learn these at my last barbecue.
Oh, no.
They're like, what do you stand for? And I was like, I don't know all the words.
What's the one for when you're like a white person and you think white people are the best?
White supremacy.
That one can count, right?
Yeah, just AKA being Nate.
Yeah, being Nate. Every time he gets a haircut, he looks like the biggest white supremacist on the face of the planet.
Wow. Let's help Mommy out. So how many are you at? Were you counting?
Yeah, I'm at,
That's
7.
8.
8.
Jill can't just look at her fingers and know the number.
Stop being mean to me!
Letters. Harlem 7 4321. Did the truck that got away have the same one?
Yeah. But I'm not sure I'm following.
Pre-1970s trucks were terrible polluters because they had no catalytic converters. My office did an initiative to get them off the roads. So there are now very few old trucks in this neighborhood. Si tuviéramos alguna forma de localizarlo.
I got an idea. Nice work, Ma. Back in business.
See, by the way, here's something people did complain about that I have no complaints on. People were saying, hey, doesn't it seem forced that people like Rio
Ma's right about those trucks.
this doesn't matter, start speaking multiple languages at once?
Hey, Miles. I heard there's a star-studded gala at the museum.
If I find the missing pieces, yeah.
Never been to a gala before.
Do you want to go?
Thought you'd never ask. What should I wear? Here's black, Lucy Glenn.
Bro, let me focus.
Right. Good luck.
Okay, I have a real criticism. There's too much talking in this game, not just for Let's Plays, but just in general. You don't get a moment of silence.
It is pretty much a lot of talking.
In the old Spider-Man games, you do. You get time to actually think about what you're doing. In this, it feels like every other second someone's like, Ding, ding, ding. Hey, Spider-Man, by the way, I want you to measure my cock. Hey, what do you think about it? Use your webs. Oh, you don't know the exact measurement? Let me put it in. Okay, Spider-Man, thanks. Bye.
I did want to mention your thing, though, about people complaining about her speaking Spanish at random times.
That is normal, by the way.
I have encountered a lot of people at some of the jobs that I've been to. And one place in particular that I worked at had a lot of people who were immigrants. Who spoke both English and Spanish, and I'm not kidding, half of the things that they would say would be in Spanish.
Yeah, because they code switch or whatever.
Especially when they talk to each other.
I was so excited about this exhibit. The whole museum, really. Look, this is an unfortunate situation I'm in here. I mean, you know how much I care about protecting the collective history of this community.
I do, which is why I hope this won't derail your support.
Okay, let's see if those trucks left anything behind.
I thought this guy already said, I'm not going to support this neighborhood, I'm too white for crime.
I don't know, maybe he realized...
Well, wait, should I cut that out? Was that bad?
I thought that was funny.
I was saying he's racist because he immediately left Black Spider-Man and that woman, and he was like, somebody committed a crime in your neighborhood's not safe, how can I possibly help?
It did seem a little racist, though, especially in New York City when there's crime everywhere, and this guy's like a white dude and he's talking to two black people, and everybody knows that this Spider-Man is black because people have seen his, like, hands before.
Spider-Man, any news?
Working on some new leads. I'll let you know.
Well, I've got business to attend to, but you know my feelings. For me, it's about preserving the history at all costs.
Is there anything on the pavement I can identify?
I'm just saying, that guy is a major douchebag, and he realized it was a bad look for his team, so his assistant was like, hey, you can't be looking so racist. We have a barbecue to go to later. You need to make up with these people.
You need to make up with them.
Yeah.
He thought that the N-word pass was stored here. And once he figured out that it wasn't, he was like, okay, well, there's no reason for me to stick around and donate money.
Something from a prehistoric heist truck. Smell that sulfur. Definitely from an old engine. Maybe I can isolate it further.
Now remember, you gotta get rid of the red
identify
one.
the substance. Need to get rid of the contaminants.
Hey, Spider-Man. Now we know you're
I
helping
like
on
this minigame,
You're
but
Thanks.
there's not very many different different mini-games in this game, is there? This is the main one that they've been doing.
There might be more, but I like that it's different than the one they did before.
Yeah, I like this one too. I kind of wish they would have brought back the old one, though, just because I was really good at it.
The matching one?
Yeah, I was really good at it. The one where you, like, turned the thingies to make the voltage correct.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that game so much. It was so much fun.
I thought that was interesting, and how about the one where you'd match stuff together? Remember you'd match the lines?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, the voltage one I thought was different than that.
No, it's when you had, like, those lines and you had the numbers and you had to have it total a specific number at the end with math.
Oh, yeah, you're thinking of a different one, Jill. There was also one where you'd line up the lines and you'd have to make different shapes to put the lines together.
Oh, yeah!
That's what I was thinking
one.
of. So, I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot I love about the... Oh, I made a mistake.
No, you didn't. You're okay.
Yeah, if I get rid of this, watch.
Oops. Don't want to remove the... Let's try that again.
How do you get rid of this one? Oh, I see.
That one. Yeah, stupid.
Sorry. See, I like this puzzle. But, yeah, no, I get it. I just think a lot of things were cut for time. I do think it's okay to criticize the game. It's okay if people don't share those criticisms, but I do think it's a little weak to get super mad about it. Like, at the end of the day, the game's done.
Mm-hmm.
It's made. Anything I say is not going to change it. And it shouldn't make you like it less.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, if you love this game, if this is your favorite game ever made and this is your game of the year, me not liking MJ being a Lois Lane knockoff, because that's genuinely what I think, should not make you like the game any less. Unless you agree, and something I say is like, oh yeah, you know, I never thought of it that way. Because there's things in the comments I didn't think of. Like, I didn't know that he had specific dialogue when he'd find spider bots. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Why? Because I have to try and be entertaining as well.
It kind of disappoints me that we...
You were right. That truck was so old, it left a unique contaminant in its wake.
Fantastico. Can you track it down?
On it as we speak.
I suddenly have hope we might really be able to find everything, pull off the gala, and save the museum.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One thing at a time.
Okay, I know. Well, be careful, and let me know what you find.
Let's roleplay Spider-Man from when he lost his webs.
I think that's funny.
I'm actually giving you time to talk, otherwise I'll just get to it.
What was I saying?
You were talking about how it's okay, like we were both talking about how it's just okay to like not love everything about the game and still love the game.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, you know, there's a lot of problems that I have with the Arkham Knight storyline, but that's my favorite game in the series.
And it's not mine, and it's one of the few opinions we don't share.
Yeah, but I really love that game, even though it's got a lot of problems with some of the story. And, like, there's nothing wrong with loving a game, but not enjoying the story 110%, you know?
And there's nothing wrong with us having a different opinion. I'm not just like, fine, divorce. I could, though.
I'm unsubscribing because you share a different opinion.
Anyway, we delivered everything we had. The rest of it fell off the truck.
And you better frickin' find it!
I understand, sir. We'll keep looking for the last item.
He's stiffing us. What did I tell you?
No. He'll pay when we deliver the saxophone.
Saxophone. I think you know where.
Settle down, idiot.
I think that the villain is that white supremacist investor. Because he just made like a weird threatening comment about preserving the history no matter the cost. And I think that he's trying to steal it. I don't know that, by the way.
That's why he said he didn't want to invest earlier, and that's why he's back now, because he found out that they, like, got some of the stuff back.
Probably. He found out that, like, his racism would not be allowed by Spider-Man.
He's like, gosh darn it, I need to steal all this stuff again before my barbecue later.
By the way, I love Miles, but one thing I don't know if I really like is the angle that Miles takes care of Brooklyn and Peter doesn't seem to be as involved. I feel like both of them should be involved everywhere.
You mean Harlem?
Wait, yeah, sorry. Yes. Like, you know, it's like, oh, it's my neighborhood and stuff, and this is our Spider-Man, you know, like that kind of thing from the last game. I really love Miles, but, like, I don't really feel like there should be, like, a Spider-Man for the white neighborhood and a Spider-Man for the black neighborhood. I feel like they should just both be everywhere.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
As much as they can. I find it weird that it's like, yeah, we like this Spider-Man more than that one. That's just kind of a weird angle that I've noticed in these games lately.
However, I did like that some of the people who felt unrepresented and felt like they were chopped liver for whatever reason kind of feel like now they have somebody who understands them as a superhero.
Yeah, although, like, until he was unmasked, which was by certain people, or in one scene in, you know, the last game, I don't understand how they even knew that he was Spider-Man. I mean, there were only certain people there, and I would assume a lot of people never saw that he was Spider-Man. So
I love this outfit.
I'm wondering how a lot of people even know he's black.
Probably word spread.
Probably given their boss whatever was in here. All roads seem to lead to that guy.
There's a few dudes who like talked to all their friends, and they were like, "Hey, yo, Spider-Man's one of us."
Okay, Jill. We can't say "hey yo" anytime a black person comes up in conversation.
I wasn't talking about. It could have been anybody who said that.
Then why would you say "one of us"?
Well, I meant like one of us Harlemers, like
Harlemites.
Are people who live in Harlem?
Can I answer this, or am I going to get yelled at?
No, you can answer it. That's one thin phone.
Fine, Charlie Parker saxophone. Not paying for anything without it.
So there's something out there they're still looking for.
Is that Peter's cousin?
Charlie Parker?
So I found the second truck, but it was empty.
Oh, no.
But they lost one of the pieces somehow. Charlie Parker's saxophone.
Oh, Miles. Head over to C.J. Walker Park.
Okay. Why?
One of our interns said she heard a guy talking about a saxophone he found. I didn't believe her at first. She's kind of a bochichera.
If it's the one these guys lost, the boss seemed really interested in finding it.
As he should be. Charlie Parker's a legend. That saxophone is priceless.
Who should I look for at the park?
I don't have a name. They said a trumpet player was talking about it.
Trumpet! Got it!
Thanks, mi arañita. Let me know what happens. Te quiero.
By the way, I really do love the focus on the culture, though, of, like, music in this. Because the culture of music, especially in New York, means a lot. Especially to black people, it means a lot. It's often been a way out of poverty. It's also been a way to express yourself even when you weren't allowed to in other ways. So I think it's really cool to see that historical significance of the music here. Like, I am not one of those people who's like, oh, this thing is...
Where is this trumpet guy?
You know, like representative of somebody non-white, so it's bad.
This place looks a lot better today than it did when Fisk and his crew took it over.
Like,
by the way, I like the idea that everybody whose last name is Parker must be related to Peter.
they're all related to him. It's like a spider clan.
Hey, this is called Bebop.
So my point was just, I like that stuff, you know, like, I like that they've done that. I like the language switching because it makes them feel more realistic, like Rio. It makes her feel like an actual person. I like the focus on different cultures. I like that Miles is not just Peter, but also Miles doesn't walk around, like, crying about everything and, like, yelling at everyone about who he is. He's just a normal person.
Yeah.
Which is what I like to see about characters. Like, I hate characters who you can reduce to, like, their skin color, or you can reduce to, oh, it's a woman, so therefore they're a woman and that's it. It's boring. I like that Miles isn't that.
Yeah, and that he and his mom are actual people and feel like actual people.
Yeah, and that's one reason I love the Miles Morales game. This little prompt's not popping up yet. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Miles.
Steph, what's up? You here with Gloria?
Nah, she's working.
I just got here. Was looking for a trumpet player. You seen one anywhere?
Yeah, Teo is here, playing his trumpet.
Teo plays trumpet?
Mm-hmm. I think he was over near that far gate.
Great. Thanks, Steph.
Or
Say hi
Steph.
to Gloria for me.
She's dating Gloria. Does anyone care? Is anyone like, no, a lesbian couple? It's like, no. People are just like, oh, cool. Like, but if they were here and they were like preaching at us about being lesbian, yeah, then it would be different, right?
That would be a little annoying.
And there is certain stuff like that in the game.
Hey, there's haircuts going on. Caleb's cuts.
So I'm just saying that I like that they're being normal with a lot of stuff.
How you been?
Good. Busy. How's business at the barbershop?
Booming, my friend. How you liking those locks?
I like them. Took my mom a little while, but I think I won her over.
Ah, well, just keep twisting. But they're looking good.
Thanks. See you around.
So he got his locks done from Caleb's clean cuts.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is a fresh cut. I don't know, I think he looks nice.
I do think he looks nice. I like it. He's handsome.
And, you know, I've seen a lot of people say, oh, they screwed Peter over in this game. They made him less powerful, and they, like, tried to make Miles take center stage. I haven't seen that yet.
I kind of felt like they were making Peter more center stage, and they were kind of making Miles do some of the, like, D-list superhero stuff that Peter didn't want to deal with.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it could always change, but so far I've liked it. And I don't know, I guess my point is, I think there's some people who, most of the people who leave comments are very nice. So it's not really them, but like some of the people who like leave or get like
that guy's very wrinkly and old.
Or get genuinely angry. Hello, fellow kids.
That guy's like 90.
Hello, fellow kids. Yes, I'm on the horses.
That poor guy.
I've got a horse. I'm hung like one, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
You know, I think some people, though, who leave, they think like, oh, Jay's hating on the game. He must not like the game. He thinks it's woke. He thinks this. He like.
If you go to Panafuerte, there's something you can do.
He's buying into the criticisms, and it's like, I don't agree with all the criticisms other people have. I have my own.
Miles, can I get you anything?
No thanks. I'm looking for Teo.
She has an amazing haircut.
I've been busy in the
Remember?
truck, but
She does.
I can hear him. Just follow the sound of his trumpet.
Will do.
They must go
Catch
to
you
the
later.
same hairdresser.
Well, Aunt May doesn't go to a hairdresser anymore, except in heaven.
Well, I guess, so that's not very nice. We still haven't gone to the graveyard yet. I want to go see her grave.
I didn't say she's in hell. I said she's in heaven.
Wait,
So.
I didn't say anything about that.
No, no, you did. You said that's not very nice, and I'm saying like, well, I could have said she's in hell.
Oh, no, I know, you couldn't have said that, but I'm just saying it's not very nice to bring up the fact that she's dead in front of people that's sensitive.
Whoa, that guy turned on a dime. See that?
He did. He's like, I see you!
Did you fart?
No, that was me moving
He looks
the
like
chair.
Joel Osteen, the prosperity gospel preacher who's like, if you're not doing good in life, I guess you don't love God enough.
I have never seen him before because I don't watch prosperity gospel preachers, but I'm really glad that you do.
He doesn't really say that, but I mean, it seems like he's insinuating it with a lot of stuff. Like, I guess you should have prayed harder. You died of cancer? Oh, I'm rich.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it comes off as to a lot of people, including me, kind of. Oh, Spider-Cat!
Hey, Spider-Man.
Well, it's Spider-Man, but you know.
I like
Miles.
him.
Teo! Sounding good, man. Wow, I didn't know you played the trumpet.
I dabble. Hey, I was actually gonna call you. When I was in Keynote Music this morning getting my horn fixed, some kids brought in a sax they found on the street. Was thinking it could potentially be the one from the museum. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. They were trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, 100%. You talking about keynote on Cathedral?
Yeah. Talk to Eugene.
Thanks. Headed there right now. Trumpet sounds great, bro.
And I wish, by the way, I wish Peter was a little more involved in the community side of
Hey,
being
Ma,
Spider-Man in this
found the
game.
sax. On my way to pick it up now.
Ay, bendito. Angela will be so relieved. This just might save the museum.
Hey, did you know Teo played the trumpet? He's pretty good, too. Had an audience and everything. The whole park was bumping.
Precisely why this museum is so important. Music enriches our community and brings it together.
Is that my mom or Councilwoman Morales talking?
It's both. Ten cuidado, mijo.
Yeah, I was gonna say I absolutely love how involved in the community Miles is. It's really nice. I think it's really sweet. And also, I love the fact that we've gotten to know some of the citizens, like Teo and his cat, and we know people like Gloria and Steph. I feel like it makes the world feel more lived in when you actually know some of the citizens.
I agree. They do a very good job of that in these games, and honestly, one of the better jobs out of the Spider-Man games. In most Spider-Man games, they're nameless civilians.
Hey, Spider-Man! I was about to put an alert in your app.
What happened here?
Couple of creepy guys just dragged Eugene out of here. Definitely wasn't right. They went that way.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
That was very helpful and lucky that we got here.
Clues here.
Nah, it's that guy!
His crotch!
His crotch is the
Take off your
problem.
pants! Do you have a favorite Joker quote, by the way, from Arkham?
Scuff marks. Looks like Eugene might have been dragged that way.
Because I do. It's a random question, but you want to know what mine is?
What is it?
And I was just reminded of it the other day when I was playing Asylum.
What is it?
I'd be happy to drop my pants!
I do like that.
Just tell us where it is.
I don't know. I don't like memorize Joker quotes. It's my problem. So I couldn't tell you anything that I remember that he said, I guess.
See, you should if you're a subscriber of Degenerate Jay.
Sorry.
Here comes the rest of the band.
Oh. I love these powers, by the way. I love that the Spider-Man... So, I don't know how they did this so well. It feels like they are unique, but the controls are the same. Like, so crowd control moves are generally same button, but they're different moves. You know, and I love that. I love how they were able to do that and make Miles feel like Miles, still, but make Peter feel like Peter. And I'm also getting much more used to this command wheel, or whatever you'd call it, of the shortcuts.
Are you getting used to parrying?
More? Haven't you noticed? And I'm going on bigger combos now.
Good.
I just did a 66 combo without getting hit. It's
You're
not
a
insane,
winner.
but I'm doing better.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
You okay?
A few bruises are okay, as long as they left me my keys. Here, take these and open my trunk.
But don't be a punk. Otherwise my heart will be sunk. And you'll lack spunk.
Just make sure you don't call your mom.
Or I'll touch your
Parker's
junk.
Saxophone. That's the real deal right there. I was getting ready to return it to the museum, and those guys busted in. Yeah, he used that to record his masterpiece, Ornithology, 1946. You a Bird fan?
My dad was. I don't know much about old music.
Oh. When you hear an MC today, use syncopated accents, stress the offbeat, flow in and out of the rhythm. They ain't nothing but bebop.
I'll have to listen a little closely next time.
I'll get this back to the museum right away. Then I gotta call my insurance company.
Okay. Thanks, man. If I could get into the phone these guys were using to communicate with the mastermind.
Ornithology is a real song by Charlie Parker, by the way.
Nice!
So again, that's actual history, which I think is really
All
cool.
zeros is a number equivalent of password as a password. Just a midnight rendezvous with a criminal mastermind.
Bring it tonight, midnight of the roof of the Phoebus Theater.
Oh.
Phobic?
I
The
think
Phobic
it's-
Theater?
I think it's Phoebus.
The Phobic Theater?
Hey, that's number 9.
Ooh. Are you looking up Batman quotes?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was trying to find an answer to your question.
Oh, you don't have to. It was, I mean, I just wanted to make the joke about dropping the pants.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, I felt like I looked stupid by not remembering, like, specific words that the Joker has to say.
Web up multiple enemies with a shot that bounces repeatedly between them. R1X. That's cool. No, you didn't look stupid. I was just joking around, and I wanted to say that drop your pants thing. Hit venom-stunned enemies to slightly recharge abilities. Okay. So, I'm supposed to investigate the source of the signal. Are you wanting me to do what right now?
You wanna do a couple side things?
Yeah, or do you want me to just do this, Peter one? Investigate a mysterious hunter transmission. Or sorry, it's a Miles one.
Sure, yeah, do that.
It's a story mode.
Yeah, do that. You mean main mission?
Yes. I'm having a hard time.
Somebody on Reddit said that
This isn't important.
their favorite Joker quote is, "You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Me stuck deep inside you."